like the time that I was singing with Artist Band. Y'all know Artist Shaw? We toured. We started out in Boston, and it was all downhill from that, you know. You see, in Boston, I had to sit on the bus till it was time to sing my numbers, because they didn't want no black bitch sitting up there on the bandstand with all the fellas in the band, which was, you know, all white, see. So you can imagine, when we got down to Virginia and North and South Carolina and Georgia and Weiss and so we was in this one fancy restaurant outside of Birmingham. And Artie and the boys, they couldn't have been sweeter or square with me. Places where they wouldn't let me walk in the front door, none of them use the front door. And then if I had to sit out in the kitchen to get some eats, whole bunch of them sat out there with me, you know, and that always pissed off all the oofies who ran the places in the band. So we was in this one fancy place, and we all sitting out in the kitchen, getting some eats, with all the color help running around us, just trying to do their jobs, just like we wasn't even there, you know. And honey, it was hot as hell in that kitchen. And this treatment wasn't for free. No. We paying top price for this. Just like we sitting in front with all the grays, you know. But we was in the kitchen because Artist Shaw had this black bitch named Billie Holiday in the troupe. So everything going smooth as silk. Till I realized all of a sudden I got to use the bathroom. In the worst way. I mean, my kidneys was about to bust and it float me right in the main dining room, you know. And I knew damn well they didn't want that, you know. So I asked this colored dude, who looked like he might have some sense, where the bathroom was. And he asked me why I wanted to know. Thereby proving he had about as much sense as I had in asking it. I should have found it on my own. So anyway, while I was explaining to him that it wasn't to powder my nose, if that was what was concerning him, you know, it was far more essential purpose than that. When this blonde bitch comes from the main dining room into the kitchen. Now, somebody must have heard me asking this dude and run to get her, bring her into the conversation. This was the Matrix D who didn't let me in the main dining room to begin with. She saunters up real big, and she's still holding all these red plush velvet menus underneath her left tit. And she says, "What seems to be the trouble?" And I look at her like, where the fuck did she come from? And I say, the trouble seems to be that this dude can't answer simple questions. So then I knew somebody had run to get her to bring into this conversation, because she said, "I'm sorry, Miss Day, but we don't have toilets for the colored." And I said, "Listen, honey, you must have me confused. I'm not Doris Day. I am Billie Holiday." Now, lots of folks have said that she and me resembles each other. But that's the first time I know of where someone was talking to one and thought they was talking to the other. Now, look. I don't want to drag nobody. I don't want to cast no aspersions. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But everybody I see working here, except for you, is about as colored as they come. Where do they go? And she gave me this little smile out the side of her mouth, and she said, "Yes, but they're males. We don't have toilets for the colored females." And I said, "Listen, honey, I don't care if it's a urinal or a dark corner of the room. Will you lead me to it, please? I'm about to bust." So then she shifts her weight around real slow in this tight black sequin dress she wearing with these high heel sequin shoes to match. And she says, "We didn't want you coming here to start with. We don't allow color here. We only let you in because Mr. Shaw agreed to pay twice as much for all of you if we let you eat out here in our kitchen. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Now, if Mr. Shaw wants to do that, that's his business. but he didn't say anything about letting you use the phone, or the bar, or the dining room, or the men's toilet. And I'm not gonna let you do that. And I said, listen, Mr. Shaw's been very sweet. He's done a lot of real nice things like this for me, and I appreciate it. But there's one thing I know of that he can't do for me, and that's piss. Now, what do you suggest I do about this situation? So then she gives me that sweet little smile, and she's still clutching her menus, and she says, why don't you sit on it? I was so shocked. I just looked at her a minute, and then I said, no, I think I'll let you do that. And then I cut loose the biggest deluge busting sequence. You never seen a grown woman leap so high in the air. She's screeching and she dropping menus. And all the boys in the band, they all jumping up and down and hooting and hollering just like we won the second coming of the Civil War. And I shot. That was a high and low and a hard joy for me. and all the boys in the band, they's all saying silly kind of shit like, oh, you better watch out for Billy. Oh, yeah, she got a secret weapon now. She spoil your shoes quick. You better get a prize. Oh, cause, but I love them. They was pals to this black bitch, and I'll never forget it. Silent trees bear strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood at the root, black body swinging in the silent breeze, strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees. Pastoral scene of the garden side, the bulging eyes and the twisted mouth, scent of magnolia, sweet and fresh, and the sun smell of burning flesh. Here is a fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to suck, for the sun to rot, for the tree